Enthalpy is simply the heat content of a chemical reaction. So please take note that enthalpy is simply what? The heat content. Please take note that enthalpy is simply what? The heat, simply the heat content of what? Of a chemical reaction. So please take note of this. And please take note that in a chemical reaction, the special at the left-hand side is known as what? As the reactant. So please take note that the special at the left-hand side is known as what? As the reactant. It's known as what? As the reactant. While the one at the right-hand side is known as what? As the product. So please take note of this, that the special at the left-hand side is known as what? As the reactant, while the special at the right-hand side is known as what? As the product. So please take note that the reactant, they collide together for the products to be what? To be formed. And earlier on, I said that enthalpy is simply the heat content of a what? Of a chemical reaction. Now, please take note that H, the symbol H, is used to denote enthalpy. So the symbol H is used to what? To denote what? Enthalpy. So please take note of this symbol. This symbol H is used to denote what? Enthalpy. Now, please take note that change in enthalpy can be denoted with this symbol. Change in enthalpy can be denoted with this symbol. Here we have this triangle sign here, and then with H. You know, H is what? Is the enthalpy. Now, this triangle sign is known as what? Delta. Please take note of this, that this triangle sign is known as what? Delta. Whereby this H is known as what? As enthalpy. So if you combine the two of them together, you have delta enthalpy. Now, please take note that delta means change in. This delta, it means what? Change. It means what? Change in. So please take note of this, that this delta means what? Change in. Whereby the H is what? Enthalpy. So if you combine the two of them together, we have change in what? Enthalpy. Change in enthalpy. So please take note of what? Of this. Now, like I said earlier on, I said enthalpy is simply the heat content of what? Of a chemical reaction. And then I went on to say that the symbol for denoting enthalpy or for representing enthalpy is this capital letter H. So this is symbol for representing what? Enthalpy. So this capital letter H is what? The symbol for representing what? Enthalpy. And then I said change in enthalpy